You're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. She could either put you in prison for 10 years or she could give you probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help her. And she needs me there with her.
I will tell you, it is very rare for the court to see people admit to selling drugs and saying, no, I don't have a drug problem. I just sell drugs. If you love your mom, like you say you love your mom, then you need to stop doing this because you're breaking her heart.
All right, guys. Today we're breaking down a crazy court hearing involving Judge Boyd and a man with a criminal history longer than a CVS receipt. Seriously, this dude has been cycling in and out of the justice system for years. This time, he's in deep trouble for selling drugs. And let me tell you, things get extremely intense. Judge Boyd does not hold back at all, and the man ends up admitting to everything. The judge practically crushes him, and you definitely won't want to miss how everything unfolds, especially the sentencing at the end, because it is absolutely brutal. What do you guys think about this hearing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right. In each cause number, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is opposed to your application of community supervision. The cause numbers are to run concurrently, and they're taking two cases into consideration. State, do you have any witnesses?
No, you are.
Defense, any witnesses?
I would just call my client, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record, please. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. We're here today for the judge to assess sentencing in your cases. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand all the cases that are being taken care of today and also the ones that are going to be dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You asked the court to do what's called a TAP evaluation where you talk to the drug counselors prior for her to do the sentencing. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember what it is that you talked to them about just recently?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In your meeting with the drug counselors, my understanding, you're telling them that you don't have a drug problem, but that you do admit that you were selling drugs. And you understand that this judge has a wide range which she can do. The offer is 10 years. She could either put you in prison for 10 years or she could give you probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You're asking this judge to put you on probation. Can you tell the judge why you are asking her to give you probation?
Yes, ma'am. My mom, she's very sick and there's no one there to help her. And she needs me there with her. And I know I can do better. I know I messed up.
But let me ask you this. How long has your mom been very sick?
It's been about 6 months.
All right. So why would you put yourself in this situation to be going to prison knowing that your mom may or may not need you?
It was I just had to make some money.
Why not get a job?
It was just didn't have enough time.
Oh, sure. There are plenty of places to work.
No, I mean, at the time, I needed quick money. And
Why did you need quick money?
Because my pockets was flat and we couldn't eat.
Oh, they have places where you can get food for free.
Just now.
And who is this we could not eat?
Well, speaking of me, my mom had food in the house, but me and myself meant me.
All right.
Yes. And so at this point, you understand that the judge has total control of what she can decide to do.
Just now.
Other than your mother being sick, what other concerns do you have and why you're asking this court to grant you probation?
But I know I feel it above my head, but I know I can do better.
Do you think that you could comply with the terms and conditions of probation?
I know I can.
You'd have to report once a month. You'd have to stay out of trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't hang around with people who sell or use drugs.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can't sell or use drugs yourself.
Right.
But you feel that you could comply at this time in your life.
Yes, ma'am. I know I can.
Pass witness, Your Honor.
State, any questions? All right. So what is his criminal history? Yes, please. Defense, any objections to the court reviewing the criminal history?
No objection, Your Honor.
Just to give you some background on this case, this guy isn't new to getting into trouble. He has a very long rap sheet on top of his drug charge, and honestly, I don't even need to know the exact details to guess it's pretty serious. What really surprises me is how he claims he sold drugs to take care of his sick mom. Like, seriously? You're telling me you couldn't just get a regular job or find another way to earn money? That excuse doesn't really make sense to me. What do you think? Does it sound believable? Or is he just trying to get some sympathy here? I mean, yeah, there are situations where someone might do something drastic for medical bills like cancer treatment, but in this situation, it doesn't feel convincing at all, especially because he has a long list of past charges. The way he talks about it so casually, like selling drugs is normal when times get tough, is honestly wild. Maybe I'm out of touch, but I know Judge Boyd definitely isn't. She's sitting there clearly not buying a single part of his story. She understands exactly what's happening, and you can tell she's not planning on going easy on him. The law doesn't play around with situations like this, especially when someone has a long pattern of breaking it. Making one mistake is one thing, but when it becomes a repeated behavior, judges usually hit hard. Would you give him another chance, or is it time for him to deal with the consequences? Now we're getting to the part where Judge Boyd is about to announce the sentence, and I'm telling you, it's going to be intense. Is she going to hand down the full 10 years in prison, or is she going to shock us with probation? Either way, it's about to get serious. Let me know your predictions in the comments, and let's continue.
Your Honor, we understand that he has a very long checkered history. We are asking you to think outside the box. He is asking for probation. He does have family he needs to take care of, and we are just asking to show some mercy and to grant him probation.
All right, Mr. I will tell you, it is very rare for the court to see people admit to selling drugs and saying, no, I don't have a drug problem. I just sell drugs. At the same token, people will come before me, and you've come before me, and you said there are other people that you need to take care of. People need to think about that before they do wrong. You understand?
I understand.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. And the court will sentence you to 9 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And the cause number ending in 303. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Sentence you to 9 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2024. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, I've actually given you something less than you bargained for. And because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You are at a point now that if you pick up any new felony charges, depending on what type of felony it is, you're looking at a minimum of 25 years. And I will tell you, people say, oh, the jail is overcrowded. Oh, the prison's overcrowded. Guess what? People will always build new prison. They'll always find space for you. And if a cell is only supposed to have 10 people in it, if they need to put 20 people in that cell, they're going to put 20 people in that cell, whether it's a violation of federal law or not. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you love your mom, like you say you love your mom, then you need to stop doing this because you're breaking her heart. You understand?
Understand.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe excused.
He has some dismissal, so he'll have it. And thank you for always being respectful.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you guys think the 9-year sentence was fair for this man's long history of crimes and the drug charge? Honestly, I think it was. He knew exactly what he was doing when he was out there selling drugs. And it's not like this was his first experience with the justice system. If prison didn't teach him the first time, then yeah, he absolutely needs to face these consequences now. It's harsh, but when you keep repeating the same mistakes, that's what happens. And here's the crazy part. After these 9 years, if he gets another felony, he's looking at a mandatory minimum of 25 years. That's basically a permanent ticket to staying trapped in the system. I will say, though, he was surprisingly respectful in court, which you don't always see in cases like this. It makes me wonder whether he genuinely wants to change his life or if he's just good at staying calm in front of a judge. Either way, I really hope he learned something this time. It's hard not to feel bad for his mom, too. Just imagine dealing with your child getting into trouble over and over. It has to be heartbreaking. At the end of the day, the law is the law, and it exists for a reason. If you choose to take those risks, you have to be prepared for the consequences. Hopefully, he uses these 9 years to reflect and comes out ready to live differently. But who knows? Do you think he'll turn his life around? Or do you think he's going to end up right back in court? Let me know what you thought about the entire hearing. Was the sentence fair, or would you have gone lighter or heavier?